the sky up above and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I stare at the stars and the sky above and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I stare at the stars and the sky above and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I stare at the stars and the sky up above and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love?
Good evening, KH2 enthusiasts. We're on to our fourth game of the evening. We're gonna have Sunshine versus Froppy. I'm here commentating with Flo today. I'm getting the whole crew, it seems like, today. So, how are you doing today, Flo?
I'm doing fine. I already watched the earlier races. I'm pumped to watch even more races because this is not the last one we have today as well.
No, we have one more after this. So, action-packed filled Sunday. So,
yeah, if we take a look at the bracket, the upcoming match will be Sunshine versus Froppy. Both of them are already ready to go. And after that, on the other side, we have PCDC versus Spud, who are fighting for the top 8 and also deciding who's facing Docs next. While Sunshine and Froppy are deciding who's facing Pochi next.
I'm gonna get the racers being sent off here in a second. Interesting card. Look like we have some more potential STT in the books today. We have our first form level 7 though. It's gonna be
well 7 as well. We have some double OBJs. We have 2 OBJs in LOD1, and we have Windows and TR Pete. So those will be some nice double OBJs once we got once we got the unlock for that.
Alright.
Okay, seems like everything is working on Sunshine's end. Looks like the timer was stuck for a moment, but it's now running. Probably going through the world, and there looks like nothing really in there. The first 4 can have some nice stuff for the beginning of the seed. This seed though, not really that much of value there. And probably going for all the shotguns here now. Oh, double unlock in the first 3 of LOD. Membership card and the Royal Summons. So we just need 2... No, we need 1 more Royal Summons.
A pretty speedy start here. We get a good start off in OC. Seeing the 3 ice creams in the starting inventory is just so strange. What are the odds?
100 Acre having Wisdom and a Beast Claw in the first race also kind of nice. That already gives us the access to the Beast OBJ. No need to push for it for now, since we're still at the beginning of the seed, but at least we have one of the OBJs open. Well, technically we have 2, because Axel's also already accessible. And technically LOD as well, but you get my point. Alright, we had Chicken Little in OC.
Like we didn't find much in the world that never was. So.
Sunshine going the opposite way of Robbie, so we're seeing BC first. Oh yeah, makes sense with Wisdom form. Wisdom Thunder as well, since we got a Thunder in the GUA. So actually killing the shadows here pretty fast. Getting some of the Wisdom levels, because Thrive still can have some goodies like unlocks or even other Triforms.
Even the hit count was really good to hear, so...
Yeah, went smoothly through that fight.
So far, TT not showing too much here. Just some
The
healing.
only cure.
And some drive gauge, okay. It was interesting. It's like we're either gonna get we got a lot of information really early for worlds. Like they definitely have worlds accessible. TT3 being open really early is also kind of nice in its own way, because like if they don't get an early identity disc, they have at least an alternate option for some EXP.
Oh, and there's another form. So it really depends
and Genie.
And Genie. It really depends where all these forms are, but looking at this card, it's more likely that you go for... Well, it depends where all the unlocks are, but you know, it's a lot of first visits. The only second visit here... Well, TR is the second visit,
wow.
if you see it like this, but...
Fire magnet in a form in Disney Castle Courtyard so far.
Okay, the forms are actually coming kind of fast. But it would be surprising if we see 1k. It would be also kind of cool to see 1k, but with how this card is playing, I will not say that I don't see it. It could still happen. We are still at the beginning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was like we got commentators curse is a very, very real thing. We could curse ourselves into some of these things. I do want to see the forms. I want to see them level Valor to 7. That's just me.
Yeah, super aggressive play from Sunshine, going full course for that Beast OBJ.
Getting a chance to try and use, well, if the door would like to play nice, use Valor form here.
Okay, this would be chat curse now. We hope that the second Royal Summons is not on 1k.
Yeah, that would be mighty unfortunate. We're getting a escort of the mouse here. Get ourselves prepped and ready for TR.
Level 1 threshold is kind of tedious, but Sunshine did get through pretty nicely here. And that's
rewarded with a magnet. Oh, okay.
So Sunshine might have Magnera once she enters DC, which will probably happen since missing out on DC shotgun would be fatal.
Yeah, always do your shotguns. You never know what you might get.
But yeah.
Meanwhile, the mouse is not cooperating too much on Froppy's side, from what I've seen. So, but we're through. Didn't really get rewarded too much for the push itself, outside of the prog point. But
oh yeah, I just realized since Sunshine is going the opposite way, Sunshine might not get into DC until like 15 minutes into the seat.
They could very well detour too. They might just be wanting to get this done since they had the wisdom form.
Also very true. Could also very well be that they just really want to get this out of the way already.
Probably heading into Hollow Bastion. HB1 will probably be pretty quick here. There's not a whole lot. We would like to see, I don't know, I don't see a lot of as much emphasis on HB this time around, probably, unless they're forced to do 1k. But think out of all of the objectives, depending on how their stats and stuff roll out, it could end up being one of the slower objectives. We got our first completion mark from Sunshine, pushed all the way to Beast, gave him a bonk, called it a day.
Yeah, Frogberry will not have access to this just now because of the Beast Claw being on 100 Acre. Oh, okay, she actually does go to LOD next. Okay, so it really was like, get us out of the way now.
Gonna get both of these.
Yeah, continues in order.
The early Hori slash. Let's see. Oh. Blizzard at the end of Bailey. We're sitting at 1. Well, we got all the magic we'd ever want to go into Agrabah 2 if we wanted, but shouldn't need to get to that.
Port Royal pushes early. That's something you don't see usually in Bootcamp.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people wait until they do PR, but doing PR early could be interesting considering what Town has. Town has a lot of checks. Up until minute 5 there's still some checks. So your check density is kind of nice here. Plus you get
their magic is like on the cusp to just being like in a nice spot anyways, so
plus you get some nice levels here.
Using chicken, using I love some mods sometimes. I'm like, wait, that's a Torchic.
Yep. And it looks good. Alright, Sunshine did PR shotgun first before doing TT.
Find a whole lot of not a whole lot of tools in the beginning of this TTs, so it's gonna be a little disappointing. But
it could also be interesting.
Disney Castle got revealed and is shown as done, so all of it front loaded right in the beginning.
No, since
continuing on, so
since there's a double OBJ there, like even if the world's already dead, if you find the unlock pretty early, it's like it's 2 OBJs back to back. It's like pretty easy OBJs as well, so they're still dead at least, so it's not fully dead technically if you see it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, pushing through. Interesting decision. Oh, goes into master form. Did we pick up a drive converter? I did not see that. But if there's a drive converter, then could be useful. Oh, and EXP boosting.
Okay.
Doesn't look like a drive converter, but it's still doing good damage since 2 keyblades, both of the keyblade sets are applied while in a dual wheel form, aka Master, Valor, and Final.
And I have to start being careful. The HP is very low, so.
Oh yeah, the HP is getting pretty low.
Opting to just take it safe and heal up, so.
But those few levels already were pretty helpful. Magic is now at a place where a Thunder should one-shot the pirates. Strength is pretty okay. Should be enough to clear all the first visits. But since we have a Thunder and a Blizzard having a higher magic already is kind of helpful. And that's 1 page on the mid fight.
Going to do just reset the room, go through.
So Sunshine went through station fight with Valor form and also got rewarded at the end of it by getting a money pouch. So
And an aerial dodge and a drive converter? Holy.
and a aerial dodge and a drive converter right after that. So yeah, if you don't have final, leveling Valor form can also be pretty nice there. And
Hey, our identity does. There's so much at their station. I love it, but that's also like a lot of players will hold off on stations for final form, so it's going to be interesting to see what Froppy does later. For the Froppy also getting an identity disc in PR. All right, game.
Yeah, Sunshine continuing on with shotguns. That TT3 access could also be very useful for Sunshine now that she's past station. And we also don't know what may be in TT3. If there even is something.
Yeah.
But Sunshine also getting the Master Form now. And the Fire and the Magnet.
Yeah. Sunshine now sitting on 3 forms, which means not only more access to checks, but also more access to prog points. We also got the drive converter, so the master form levels will come a lot easier than we would have expected. Oh, that was where Hori was, right at the end of the mouse. Wow, I got tongue-tied there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Froppy full sending PR. Also got a Stitch before Barbosa, so let's see if Barbosa pays out.
Fortunately, if Barbosa does get free, we'll shoot back with gusto.
Oh, and we got
Easy fight though. Overall.
We got the second in Froppy. Final form. Final form is Halloween Town. Halloween Town unlocks itself.
Oh, oh, that's so disappointing. Going straight into straight into Space Paranoid.
Froppy might actually walk into Wisdom in a bit. And into Beast Claw, and then might go do that. Because Froppy got a page now, so probably more likely to enter one of the Acre now. Because of 6 checks instead of 3.
I am curious to see, because Froppy so far has been like full send, get prog points. I'm wondering if we'll see just screens right off the rip after this mini game.
Sunshine pushed the mouse, got the hint now that this is castle actually is already blue. Yeah, and hits
the hollow
bastion.
Probably deciding to leave after the minigame and going into 100 Acre. Gonna pick up our Wisdom form, pick up the Beast Claw, and we'll get to see what's in Piglet's house. Pretty empty. All right. Well, we got a mini game and Bailey soon to happen. We know where all but one form is.
They're going for the third page as well, because obviously if you have a few pages, you might as well just not only get the proc on the minigame, but also if there's like something important on the next 3 chests, it could be very useful.
But also use the time to think a little bit too, decide where you want to go next.
Yeah.
Might opt to do this mini game. Not entirely sure. We have an unlock.
Oh
hey, there's that bone fist. Wow.
So we now have access to PK, and not only that, a final form is in first visit. This could make Valor 7 actually. Yeah, this could actually make Valor 7 a worthwhile
early enough. You know, like you get an early enough hint for your limit, you could descend for it, just because it's not gonna cost you as much time, since you know where most of the since you have or will be getting most of the forms pretty early anyways.
Nah, it will be fine. It will just be an LOD, trust.
That would be funny. So let's see, we have 1, 2. We have access to that 3, 4, 5, 7. A lot of objectives are accessible already.
So proc-wise, Sunshine currently is a bit behind, mainly because of the Beast push versus the PR push, but that should fix itself over the next few minutes, especially with the LOD push right here.
Also, final was very early in Halloween Town, so
oh wow, so Froppy will actually be able to level final there. Going into master here because of the Triforbs wasn't enough for a level up. There's the self unlock, and it's set. Okay.
All right. Well,
I mean, would you really go deeper? Would you really go deeper for magic? You probably wouldn't.
No. You just kind of hope it's like right here, pretty much. So.
Yeah, but with 20-30 PK would be a valuable OBJ right now. But at the same time, it is set up. You can always come back, so it's fine. But going into station immediately with final form, getting those levels up, getting to level 5, which should give a proc point. Auto wisdom on level 2 final.
Berserk charge. Oh, we gotta unlock in LOD. There's the other skill in crossbones in LOD.
Thunder on final level 3. Probably might just push through all of TT here.
I could see it.
I mean, you have okay, you don't have McNara, but you have a fire, you have a thunder. Final, you have wisdom at level 1 still. So going for tower, getting those, and then going to TT2, getting the last 2 final levels. And you'll be sitting pretty well there then.
Sunshine getting the 2 completion marks out of LOD since they were right next to each other. The skill in crossbones, not what we would like to see in some cases, but
yeah, checked the last 2 and then decided to turn around. Froppy looks like is climbing tower here. Sunshine pushing through OC now, going for the fill OBJ.
I like this. There's a lot of check. OCs, you have to do OC anyways because it's an early objective, and there's a lot of checks here. So we'll see what we get. Hey, maybe if we're lucky, limits here.
That could also be very true, yeah. Also, we didn't mention it, but Tribes only have like magic from the looks of it.
Yep. It's a little funny coming from the seed that wants you to do level 7 Valor. Making good use of the magnet. We're getting a little bit of wisdom going on too at the end here to probably save on consumables. His escape went pretty quick here, so. Curious to see if Froppy just goes straight into TT2 or does something else.
Oh, with those stats in final form, it definitely is a viable play. Getting it out of the way, have a good EXP spot. And it looks like that's exactly what's happening here.
Fortunately, no reflect yet. So
yeah, and stats are crazy, by the way, if you compare it to like between Froppy and Sunshine. Froppy is level 18 with 24, 34. Sunshine level 14, 15, 20. That's insane, actually, the difference that those few levels actually do already.
we have finishing leap on final 5, so. Berserk charge off of Cerberus. I think that's both of them now, from what I've seen. So.
Alright, and looks like TT only has a second Beast Claw. Maybe Magic as well, but yeah, looks like it's only the Beast Claw for the important ones that we need. And Froppy's now opting to go for the LD push.
Immediately going into Wisdom, gonna get them Wisdom levels finished up.
So Sunshine now got the hint for Halloween Town. Wait, no, got the hint for 100 Acres and knows where the Beast Claw is. So maybe once she gets a few pages, might be considering to go into 100 Acre.
Let's see. We got another magnet in OC. We have all the magnets. Big magnet.
Personally, I don't like big magnet, but we also don't have like explosions, so it doesn't like really affect the seed that much. But even still,
it's nice for the form magnets, though. At the very least, and or if we need to do 1K.
Alright, OC Demix. Maybe the locker room will have some more nice stuff.
Maybe looking to see if we can sneak another unlock out of this world. Or maybe for the Prague.
If if limit form is in this room or like in the next few checks, I could possibly see that something might go for that what do you call it? Bone Fist.
True.
Because not only could that give you access to final form,
Ooh, another
like
aerial.
like even if you don't know where final form is, it gives you guaranteed access to final form, which then gives you access to Valor 7.
Aerial spiral past Demix, alright. Oh,
Looks like not really paying out.
and like we're taking off for now. Twilight Town.
That Damix fight gave a lot of proc. I just realized that. So Sunshine is now.
Yeah, she got Valor 5 there. And then I think she recently also got Wisdom 5 as well. So. Oh, we're gonna go fight Axel. I'm gonna go into STT. I could see, given, or at least my luck anyways, with STT, I could also see STT being the one that holds our limit form and being rude like that. So. It'll be interesting to see how far Sunshine goes into it, since Axel 1 is fairly early.
I mean,
We got
once you're past,
reveal for Port Royal.
once you're past Exo 1, it might also be a good play to just go through SGT up to Mansion, because there's nothing like blocking you from getting all those checks then. And since SGT is also unhinted, we do not know if it has something, but if it does have something, it could be a big play to go continue going through after Exo 1.
Probably going into Beast Castle for the first time.
We'll obtain Valor from this.
Gonna get some drive orbs. Not a whole lot, but oh, and there's a fire and forms are done in terms of important checks. So. I actually like the AoE finisher from Master Form, just because the spin animation does get a ton of hits for it, but this way didn't seem to take too long.
Nice waiting there until nobody's walked up for the fire.
It always makes me sad when the one nobody is just like, I don't want to walk up to you, I'm gonna just stand here and look pretty. I'm like, like, come on. On the Twilight Thorn, there's not a whole lot of good ways to speed this up, unfortunately.
You could speed it up with limit form, but we do not have limit form.
Nope, not yet.
Probably just picked up the Valor form. So it's 4 out of 5 now.
We'll probably have time to, well, we'll see what they decide to do here form-wise, if they bother. They could go for the Valor form quick kill, too.
Sunshine waiting there, realizing that she's close to the HP gate. It would force Twilight Thorn to go back into the DM. Or the lovely called, by the community called Neckbreaker.
I mean, yeah, it's appropriate for how we feel when we get stuck having to go through it again. Decided to go Master Form here for Thresholder to get, I guess, the Form XP.
Yep.
So. gonna get their magnet for their troubles.
All right, we are at struggles.
Yeah, it's definitely living up to its name here. Keener is just being a jerk right now.
I like how he's just walking in the air once he gets hit by a thunder.
Yeah, that seems a little unfair. I don't think that's how physics works.
That's not how physics work, but that's how Hano physics work. Or something like that.
Yeah, struggles with baby fire is definitely just
a struggle.
I was trying not.
Hey everybody, this is Jesus. IBA reached out to me to ask about a question. There were some technical difficulties on Sunshine's in at the start of the race where it looks like Live Split had crashed. So she spent 45 seconds getting it up and running, getting it connected, making sure it was functioning while on the title screen, and then finally started her seed 45 seconds late. So as the one researching it, we are going to be giving her the 45 seconds back because she was trying to abide by the rules and it wasn't her fault that Live Split crashed. So there will be 45 seconds taken off the final time of Sunshine if it comes down to it. So, Flo, Zat, back to you guys.
Thank you, Jesus. All right, that's good to know. In the meantime, Sunshine just beat up Extra One. Has a easier time on Setzer. I think both the fires. Let's see.
Setzer's usually the nice one. He doesn't walk around at the beginning. He doesn't do anything. He likes to taunt you. So you have to just walk up and get fires. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean,
we got
a
Dark Thorn going on here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, considering the fact that Sunshine did Setzer, obviously is continuing to push on.
Hoping to see anything. So far though, it's looking a little dry in the first half here, but
you know, you can't spell triforms without dry, so maybe this is a dry 7 seed.
I walked into that one. Now we got a bit of high flying to do. Froppy's heading towards PK, so with their stats, it's probably gonna go by really quick, honestly.
That fireball's heading off into nowhere.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we threw a ball and really cranking in those extra hits with the Hori to push through the various phase transitions as much as possible.
Yeah, needs a bit more of damage here to get to the final phase of PK. Now it's in the final phase for it.
I could see them maybe using Dance Call here. Oh, going into final. Okay, that works too.
Yeah, a final glide into a PK, doing a lot of damage, and then just finishing it off here.
Being rewarded with Flare Force.
Oh, that's the way to the dawn.
Way to the dawn.
That's not the unlock you want to see here. And the worst part is, like, it could be the only thing you get here.
Very well could be. Oh
my god! Oh my god! I stayed corrected.
That is so huge. That
The royal summons on Nami's
That's-
room. This is massive because if SCT doesn't get hit for a while, like Froppy might not enter SCT until it's like the very last one of the very last objectives.
they might all. It could also be the case that they don't even continue after, unless they have the hint. So like if they go in, like earlier without the hint, then we have the chance of just like them leaving right after struggles, or even in the middle of struggles, because I think you can leave before Setzer. So
This also gives Sunshine a decent set of proc points that she can obtain. By clearing PR.
she's caught up on prog points quite a bit actually in the last few worlds.
Combo Master.
Combo Master D. Oh, that's so mean.
Alright. Sunshine going through PR now.
PR does. We'll see the SP unlock that they don't need.
Might maybe shotgun SP after this to get the other page, and then maybe we'll also see a push to Rabbit's house for that Bone Fist.
That's true.
Could also be that Sunshine only decides to go through like until the torn page and then just leaves. Because Sunshine does have PR hinted. Oh, limit form is in the world that never was. Okay. And
That might not be the worst. It might not be the worst.
and the scimitar is also there, which is also an OBJ.
Yeah, because we don't have any. We still don't have any Proud Fangs. So
Both scimitars are hinted actually.
let's either find a Proud Fang to get that scimitar, or go to the world that never was to get limit. I would go to the world that never was to get limit and the scimitar, just because it fills both of the like objective points that you're hoping to probably get in this case.
Okay, Sunshine is not opting to go for the page. I assume the goal here was to get the page since we got it hinted, and since we don't need the second LOD unlocked, there was like no reason to really get that one. But they're going through SP now. But there's also always the possibility that if she finds light and darkness, she doesn't even need the Bone Fist. But then there would be the question, what would be the other way out be?
Well,
Since she wouldn't have
well,
access to
if she finds light and darkness, she can skip PK for Valor 7 and then skip 1K. Because if you go to the world that never was, you're doing Twin Lords.
Very true.
That's the route that I'm seeing here.
But there's also the thing that when you would get access to Twin Lords, but you would still be like one objective shy. Oh, opting to do screens.
I like this, honestly. It's an objective. Might as well get it out of the way.
Yeah, and we're also like we're also 40 minutes into the seed. Like, if the stats aren't getting any better on your end, it's like just get for it then. So this play is not bad. It's definitely the right play to do here. And also, we do not know what's past SP. Not SP, screens. It's already out of items, so it needs to go into MP charge here, but it's about to get her MP back again. Probably went through the lock fight, so has Hydra accessible now, but it's not doing Hydra. It's also going to screens now. Oh yeah, Froppy will also have probably easier time on screens because Froppy did push through PR fully and got stitched through that. Which,
yeah, I feel like Chicken always kind of is rough here in screens because he doesn't really cooperate too much comparatively.
I mean, obviously Stitch also has to cooperate on Froppy's end. But Stitch is a free MP refill, and Froppy looks like Froppy does have EXP boost. And also, what's also worth pointing out, none of our runners have a reflect right now, so this is looking pretty reflectless at the moment.
Oh boy. I'm never gonna hear the end of this if it doesn't end up being reflectless. Like, seeds giveth, seeds taketh away. Slide dash after screens. I don't know if it's the seed bleed, but I'm having a feeling of deja vu. Blizzard is the magic at the end of this, and not what we wanted to see, but just happens.
Alright, the question now is, does Sunshine just go do the mini game since we know that the unlock isn't here? And yeah, it's opting to do a mini game, so she really is hoping for that bone fist, which makes sense. Not only is it access to final form, but it's also access to one OBJ. Also has the Royal Summon still over Froppy, so that's 2 more OBJs there. And depending on if she pushes the world that never was.
Look at it. Come on, Stitch. Stitch, thank you. I was having fun watching the obliteration of enemies.
Oh yeah, membership card on levels. True. That's a hint we just got from hitting level 30.
I mean, while we're like
it's above level 40. Explosion 39. And it's above level 40. That's crazy.
If I'm Froppy, I'm just like, why? Like, why is it higher? What?
I mean, Froppy might honestly, at this point, just go for 1k Twin Lords Form 7.
Maybe.
And just Ditchy.
Sunshine going into Roxas.
Looks like it's opting to Quake Run. I mean, these sets are like not the best right now, considering she didn't have the tools that Froppy had.
Yeah.
But you also would have to hope that what you seek is also past Roxas and before Sigbar. Yep, that's a quick run.
Uh-oh. Oh, let's dodge roll on. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you want to take dodge roll off for this.
Well, this is oh wait, we might. Oh, rip. All right. Well.
Oh. Didn't lock on for the thunder there. Oh, that was close. It's also itemless. But I think we haven't seen both of our runners use that money pouch that they collected yet.
No, we haven't. Sunshine's in a bit of a conundrum here. No items, no limit form.
Property's also. Oh,
he would do that.
I mean, there's still the possibility of entering TT3, try get your stats a bit higher, but I think she also just made sure to unequip dodge roll. But we have 2 rocks on our screen now.
Yep.
Oh, the arrow spiral whiffed. And that's a DM on Roppy's end.
Get the stagger in time.
Alright, we're back into the quick run for Sunshine. Now without a dodge roll, so should be safe for now. When Froppy died on Roxas. Yeah, Reflectless, Limitless, and Trinity Limitless Roxas can be tough.
Yeah, like realistically, I could see wanting to get like the Thunder stagger, like the knock up, just so you can get that combo as they're landing. But
and that's another DM on Froppy's end.
Froppy's got so much damage. The one combo was just like, "Hi, I'm in this range now."
Sunshine approaching the second last, or the third last technically, HP bar. This is interesting. Who finishes this fight first? And oh, he retaliated here. Ooh, Roppy. Okay, he did DM again.
We're getting down to the wire here.
The last phase, or like the last 3 HP bars, Roxas can be annoying. Ooh, he thunders into guard break. Interesting. Oh, you have to be careful. Oh, blocked it. Oh, and he goes into DM again. And Sunshine is through with the Roxas fight.
Alright, what does the boy have?
A crystal, I guess.
Keyblade. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought. Like, I see some nice colors over there on the other end.
That looks like a...
It's yellow-ish. It's a lot of yellow. Oh, it's a form. It's our limit form. We got it.
It's limit form. Okay. Now, all we need
always has something.
All we need is a dark green chest and a yellow chest. Looks like... Ooh, okay.
Took a peek from the skies and then was like, I'm gonna safe warp. Probably...
Scimitar. That's not a scimitar. Roppy might just push through. Because Roppy has these stats for the fights.
Yeah.
Now... Sunshine has knowledge of one more torn page right now. So maybe she might be opting to go back into PR, but also might just be opting to do DC for now.
Wow, she didn't have accessories on this entire time. That's a big stat boost right there.
Goes into TR, okay.
Get it out of the way. Get the objectives done. Go from there.
A negative combo, okay.
Good old past Pete. Oh, another one that's been training for the space program. Doesn't fly as well though.
Yeah, Froppy using final form here. Doing a lot of damage. Final form Berserk even. And that is
Just melting his health bar. Yep.
Sometimes using Master Form with a Drive Converter here to get all the Master.
Oh, reflect. Sigmar had a reflect.
Oh my god.
That's so. Oh, that's so. Why? What is it? He can't keep getting away with this. The magnets are doing such work on these windows. Just the Heartless go burr.
Also, it's worth mentioning, sometimes it is still on hint 9, Froppy already has all hints. So also knows now about the Royal Summons. Doesn't know it's all the way at the end of Mansion.
Also, both of the membership card is blocking our other Proud Fang, which is so rude. No Pride lands for us today. At this rate. At least not without going around.
Well, as of now, SCT is not hard required. It is your best way out though. But it might change considering where this scimitar is.
Real quick box there. That magnet did a lot of work there.
That is actually true. Yeah. Okay. I forgot about that part. Yeah. Okay. SCT is hard required because of the XLOBJ.
Interesting. He can be so rude sometimes. You get him like one tick away from his like HP gate, and then he starts using all the worst moves at the same time.
It's full sending, well, not full sending, but it's going through SCT now. Might be full sending SCT. More than likely, yes.
Is this like that's the like the black and white sprite from like for Eevee there?
I honestly don't know it. Oh, there's a Clyde on Limit 2.
Oh jeez.
And sometimes it's through with Pete. Also now knows where one of the membership cards is. Alright, now the question is, what are we... What is Sunshine next play?
Yeah, where are we going next? Big bar?
Onto Sick Bar.
Turn into the synth. Selling stuff. There's plenty of ethers to be had with some of these armor and accessories being the cost that they are. So going for I was like going for the elixirs is interesting. I guess that it's close enough to the end of the seed that it doesn't hurt too much. They do have Berserk Hori, so she could just Berserk Hori him to death. Get into the screen transition. Up cure Berserk Hori.
The room transition.
There's the cure. See how much of the health bar we can get before... Oh, he broke out. Sunshine's gonna have to throw another cure and probably see if we can... Eventually he will transition out of his room if he breaks out enough times, so...
It also needs timing to do these Berserk Horis. I think if his RE is too high, he might not break out that likely, but don't quote me on that. Oh. Never mind. And that is DM range, definitely. I mean, definitely. It has been DM range for a bit now. And there it is.
Having limit for the STT push is gonna make struggles a lot nicer than the other things. So
I like the use of Valor there to outrun the DM. Oh no.
Ooh, we could get frame trapped here.
Oh, the instant.
Use it. Yeah, using
form.
Yeah, it was like I'd use the RC here, just try to get the chip damage and not get sniped out.
There should be DM. Never mind. Oh. One thunder is all it takes to kill. Oh, yeah,
Probably through struggles and going into getting the unlock. Sunshine got the thunder. We'll be very happy shortly to see the reflect.
There's the reflect. We'll sadly realize that what she's seeking is not here. The question is, how deep is it? I mean, if he goes for these two fights now... Okay, no, looks like she's leaving here. The question would still be like, is something on Sykes, or how deep into the last part of what that now was is it? But depending where she goes to... Okay, she's opting to actually finish the climb. Probably just picked up the Royal Summons. Chris has his Story Flex here, and is then going into DC. Will probably first get the Valor form to 7, or gets it to 7 during the fights, and then is heading off to final fights. So Froppy is in go mode, not even checking the chest anymore. Which is fair, because you have Explosion, you have all the tools you really want for final fights.
Yeah, I was like, we're already set in that case. And the Valor is already 6, so like it's not gonna take that much longer to get this last level either. So maybe use the last window, or decide to use it here. This one's also fair. Lots of easy aerial hits. So. Last Valor level always feels just like an eternity.
Yeah. On the next fight, Froppy should reach Valor 7, most likely. If not, there's still a boat fight, which you can use to level Valor form as well. Since hitting the boat actually does count as hits. Oh,
ooh, right at the end.
Just the last hit on Windows. Yeah, and with that, that's only Pete left.
I'm trying going into Sags. Blinked and I missed it for the boat. It went poof.
Yeah, doing easy work of Pete with that final fire.
I don't know if Wisdom was what Sunshine intended there.
I think it was limit. But it
I think so too.
does happen, especially if the menu remembers your last form. There's the more likely chance that you accidentally hit the wrong form.
I'll be heading in the final fight. Interesting seed. The scimitar placement really put like a interesting choice decision in for this. Also, us getting just forms upon forms early.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, that's a DM, and Sunshine has like no HP. Such an angry boy. Please stop.
Surviving all of that is crazy work. Oh,
And
that
getting
was
the
no
heal.
blows.
Okay. Heart
Yeah,
can't
probably-
take those.
Probably summoning Stitch, using the Magneto to easily get through the phase here. Yeah. Alex done.
That was a heart racer right there. Gonna realize that thing is further in.
Yeah, probably making easy work with those stats and both guard break and explosion.
The between the magics and the finishers, there's not a whole. Hey, there's the page.
Yep. And goes straight for the unlock here as well. Isn't here though. Goes for Xemnas.
Through engine
No,
core.
no. Scimitar being on Xemnas, it definitely is. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Like, not the play. I'm referring to the
The location itself.
Yeah, the location itself. That it's so deep. So like, Twin Lord's kind of like, with how to see it played, you never want to go there, or the sea doesn't want you to go there.
No, I definitely wanted you to do that level 7 form and get the Bone Fist.
Oh, Mickey got mocked pretty hard here. But it should be enough.
The getting thrown in the final hits there. All right, on to Armored 2. Through the first HP gate super quick there.
And even though it's small down there, Sunshine doing pretty good work with limit form on Xemnas. That early PR push really paid off for probably because of that one page.
Looks like we'll. I always worry about like when I'm doing fast building, if I'm like too high sometimes. It's just that perception is hard in this area sometimes. That was almost really cool. It would have been real. It would have been even. But the reflect was just low enough that if the wall was the wall that Armored 2 puts up, if that was there, it might have actually hit. But on the Zebra Man.
Onto the Zebra Man.
Almost gonna do a lot of damage and push straight into laser phase. Ooh, push straight in the dome so quickly there.
Now does Froppy take it or retry? That's a retry. Is Sora dying before? No, he's not dying before Rico.
There's so much. It still feels like it just takes so long because of beginner. I guess his defense isn't overly high, but
and let us laser freeze again.
tried to go into session, but didn't realize that they didn't have enough MP. They are really close to the outer wall there. Not going to get the stagger. Oh, getting a good chunk of damage though, because he stayed out long enough. Definitely. Oh, I wouldn't have all.
Oh, this is
a dome.
The MP is not refilling quick enough, I think. Yeah. At this rate, you will take it because you just got domed once. Yeah, yeah. Now you just take it because the second time would waste too much time.
Especially because you don't know how far behind your opponent is to you either.
On that note, Sunshine actually did enter 100 acre to get the Bone Fist. And also got Final Form now. But sadly, this will not make up the time to catch up to Froppy.
$50 prog points at the end of the seed. It's a decent chunk there. We had 2 worlds that we just had no access to the entire seed, so.
And both are locking each other. And that's Chi-Chi's Froppy.
GG's.
With a 113.55. Yeah, Sunshine about to get the PK OBJ here. I don't know if Goofy's out. Goofy is out, so we'll be getting the Vela hits in here, possibly into Vela 7. And then it's also heading to final fights.
Oh, there we go.
Vela 7, and there's also PK.
The timing for these racers on getting that 7 at the same time as finishing some form of objective.
Sunshine was thinking about entering through the door, but I think she saw her sets and is now opting to bulky vendor her way up the stairs. Never got access to that explosion, so this will be interesting without the proper finisher.
Alrighty then, on to final fights. Interesting. Looking at the remnants of what we didn't get in this tracker, there's still a lot of world unlocks just out there.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
We only got one of the reflects. Scared to think of where the other ones are, given the way the seed was going.
Yep.
Our mighty man, the chicken, coming out. We love the whistle. So I gotta give it up to Chicken Little. He's got some lung capacity to just keep blowing that over and over again. He definitely looks like he puts his all into his whistle blows. So.
Wolf's reflex were a bit good. Oh no! Where are they, Jesus? Thank you for the raid, Froppy, and GG's again. TT3 and PR2. Well, our runners had TT3 access, so depending where in TT3.
So actually,
yeah, I think Froppy left TT2 station after the Sandlot fight, which was fair at the time because there was no reason for you to enter TT3. But it's actually funny that it was there. Sasha going into final form here, making quicker work of the assassins.
Not gonna have too much form left for the end for the start of this fight, but I mean, the same bit, just reflects. You can throw fires and more reflects, and he'll eventually fall over. the not having finishers is definitely not making this easy.
It could have been pretty close there with the HP, but that Thunder in the end did come through pretty nicely. Alright, it was the first HP gate of Armor 2.
You know, I always notice while like in the fights for this, when Riku starts like attacking, he just starts swinging at like 100 miles per minute, just going ham, and I'm sitting here being like, why can't we do that in our base form? Oh, more bonks for the chair bonk count.
Oh god.
This chair, that chair is the true MVP of this game, apparently. Impenetrable. Still a fairly fast building. Going into the last health gate. The reflected hits, and we're almost there. Looks like we're gonna heal up before going into the rest of this. Oh.
Alright, going on to final Zebra Man.
About half an MP bar. Not sure how the item count's looking, but we do have a decent bit of drive gauge, so we could go at least get some damage in with limit form if we need to, or just use it to get like an MP refill, depending on how you want to go about it. Got ourselves into laser phase. Getting a decent chunk of damage in here. We got 3 elixirs left. Gonna probably pop one here for safety.
Let's see, wrong Xemnas. Yep.
A little unfortunate. If he does come back up, you might be able to get like the All Zend RC in for like a good bar of health. Oh, we got the stack. Oh, opting not to go for it.
Oh no!
And
Got that.
we're sparing our heart for a moment here. Luckily for us, it's our giant beginner health bar does do a lot of work here. keeping us alive. We should be able to get some free damage in here. Oh. Going back into the dance. We'll get a good chunk of damage from this, but might push straight in the dome. You gotta be careful.
This was pretty.
Ooh. Oh,
I should not have started this sentence. Oh, Sunshine is not I think Sunshine is not finishing.
Sunshine did go ahead and DNF.
Alright, cheese to Sunshine. And with that, Froppy advances and is facing Pochi as their next opponent. And like I did mention earlier, we do have one more match coming up with PCDC versus Spud. I won't be in the commentary booth for that anymore, so I will say goodbye on my end. I think you will stick around, Seth. If I remember correct.
I think I'm still here. I'm stuck here still. I will make sure I still have more water. It will be a good time. So we will see you all in a bit.
All right, everybody, welcome back for another exciting match of Top 16 for Event 2 of Beginner Bootcamp 2. You heard my voice before. This is Warehouse Jesus. I'm now just doing comms with Zat. So
Hello again. I'm still here.
He's still here. We chained him to the wall. Told him he can't leave. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's got water. He's good. Oh.
Oh no.
Well, we had we had a look, so let me look at it. We got PCDC versus Spud. Winner of this will go on to face Unversed Docs. The ghost has given us visuals again.
Hooray.
Oh. There we go. Things are being funky. But let's get these racers sent off then. Let's get them going so we're not holding them up.
Maybe. Just took a second for the thing. So. Here we go. Jesus, we have a card here.
We sure do.
Rejoice. There's not only 100 acre on this card. There are 200 acres on this card.
There is. We do have
the late one.
We have Spooky Cave and Yeet the Bear, along with Limit Level 7. Not a whole lot of early objectives here on the card. We have Twilight Thorn. We have Betwixt in Between. So all the way through TT3. We have Bailey Fight, Windows again. We have GR1 as GR1. I have to remember that. That's that one. Presents. So the first set of presents, actual presents in HT2. We have Scar. We have Hyenas 2. We have Hostile Program. So we only really have 2 early objectives of Bailey and Twilight Thorn to go into this. And we started with, what did we start with? We started with OC, PR, Agrabah, 1 Hollow Bastion so we can get Bailey, a Royal Summons, and an Ice Cream. So we're gonna be looking for some stuff for sure. Yeah, Ragnar, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hopefully your runs were going well. No, he was doing some pseudo regalia runs, so
fun game. Played it a bit myself.
the movement looks so nice in the game, but nice bonus pickup.
Agrabah.
Okay, we need another one.
Yeah,
Agrabah's not showing a whole lot though. We did pick up second chance.
Some levels.
Some early quick levels, always nice. Reflect on level 4. So that's already
the earliest
way
reflect
better
all day.
I can be kind sometimes. For those that don't know, every seed for Beginner Bootcamp is rolled by me. So you're welcome. Explosion, Stitch. Oh my god.
Okay.
I didn't get to see what was in the stall chest though. Oh, Spud's going back. That's an accessory, it looks like. Find out.
Decent amount of early experience from throwing silver rocks. So
they do
light and darkness.
Okay, that's. Oh, it was a soldier earring. There's
nominate sketches.
Okay, so we have access to Twilight Thorn. I don't think we're going into that quite yet, if I'm being honest, but
we're getting all the early ones out of the way.
PCDC also opting to use these silver rocks to get some experience. So hopefully we can find a form that's not final to just cheat our final form out with Light and Darkness. A couple good spots they have already for that. They have Halloween Town, that's kind of one of the slower ones. Sadly, they lost the fastest one by pushing as far into Agrabah. But I can also do it.
They can always go World That Never Was. So.
Yeah, I can do the start of that. That one's not too bad. I think that one's a little bit faster than Halloween Town. That's the word I was looking for. A little bit of divergence here. PC is looking to check the first 4 of The World That Never Was while getting some menuing done. To get that mage earring on that we also got, along with an extra draw, second chance. Okay. Let's see what we find here in Halloween Town 1. Accessory slots, nice. Early money pouch as well. Identity disc, so we have access to hostile program now.
Alright, what's the catch? What's going to be the hang up here?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. As long as you don't think about it, it's fine.
Fortunately, my brain likes to think about it, so...
That is your problem, not me.
Don't worry, popcorn helps.
It's true. Popcorn does help. Oh, one of them decided to sit down? Okay, you got it.
He just sat down mid-slide. Alright.
So rude. PCDC opting to get a little bit more experience here in Halloween Town. Getting this first set of enemies in the Halloween side. Nice little extra boost. We got a Berserk charge on 10. I was shocked and very happy at the same time to see someone going for Berserkori strats on Zigbar.
Yeah, that was a good show in there.
It was not an easy strat to do, so. I did like seeing the attempt.
Seeing a whole lot of gray in this tunnel here.
The one you pick up is a magic boost.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, here we go. I'll report.
We got
Self-unlocking OC. Beautiful.
we've been seeing a lot of that in some cases.
Sometimes it happens. See what this TT1 brings us. Well, you interested to see if Spud goes further? Or if he stops right before the station fight.
Be interesting. He is sitting at Sword of the Ancestor. Oh, and
Or there's our Windows access.
he is 2 out of 3 progression points as well, so there is incentive to push it. So.
There is. That would get us the first hit. Combo Master. That's a good pickup too.
Another one. Okay. Scimitar.
It doesn't get us a whole lot. Fortunately. Then we get nothing. Okay. So here's where we find out.
We are
Opting to not.
relieving. Okay.
Listen, you got light and darkness in hands. Like, if I can just find a form, we're golden. So, ultimately, that's more than likely what Spud is banking on. We'll probably see the same for PCDC, honestly. Like, using Station Fight to get final levels is so nice. Go. We're going
Running around the GOA, getting our shotguns out of the way.
So always do your shotguns. Never know what you'll find that can help you. Like Thornpage.
We need those.
We do need those. And a form. See? Valor form. So now double
2 pages.
So now Spud could actually use I think he could use Minnie's room. No, he can't.
What's that chest? Was that a... Oh, no. Okay, it's a magic.
It's a thunder. Opting to push the mouse.
He'll get his first hint and be ready for TR. So
that would do. Ooh. Minnie, always a pain. Oh, no. Oh, come on. There we go.
dodge rolling's hard because you have to be at the right angle because
You do.
Mini is a cone. So
Yes. Okay, waited dawn on level 12. And PCDC is opting to go to PR Town, it looks like. Move that thunder around a little bit. Don't blame you.
got some pretty decent stats going on so far. So
See, I told you I can be kind. Like, but it surely won't go south somewhere else.
I mean, look at all these tools you gave them.
I know. Maybe they won't have to fight an AS at all.
It is interesting. We haven't seen too many ASs on the cards yet. I think we've seen Lexaeus so far in this top 16.
There's only 5. It's hard to pull them, alright?
No, instead we're just pulling windows and level 7 forms. It's fine.
Yeah. Give and take.
I mean, last seed, the level 7 form was relevant, so...
It's true. Okay, so PCDC did get the hint first, but they both now have it. That SP does not have any unlocks, but it does have stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Opting to leave before the minute fight. Getting some elixirs and some ethers. Like it. Give us Sethi. Listen, you're at the whim of the generator. I just hit a button. Just wait until seeds start getting rolled for event 3. Or datas are introduced.
Hooray.
This SP not holding much right now either. Yikes.
No, it wants to save it for after screens, like usual.
Yeah, Magnera behind it. Surely.
Yeah, the only downside to TR, I'm like sitting here being like, you are something. You're not squished, so I'm going to pick you up.
Actually would have been a good spot to level or to force final as well. Little refresh happened. We love little quirks of Twitch. Ah, okay. Oh. Right, you have Valor form. You need Goofy.
Would help just a little bit.
Let's see, how many does it take?
Those toy soldiers, like, oh, that time they jumped into Sora. The last time they jumped away from Sora.
Oh, okay, third attempt.
Great.
So you can make that go a little bit easier by going and getting the enemies to